Okay, so in this video, we'll continue learning about list, and we have created three different lists. So one is the numbers, and then we have created colors, and then we have created a mixed list. Now, in this video, we'll learn about how we can access an elements of a list by index. So as we have discussed earlier for the string, list also have a indexing, and then indexing starts from 0, 1, 2 and so on up till the last element of the list. And similarly the list also supports the negative indexing, which is the last element of the list is assigned -1, and so let's say numbers, right? So we have a list which is numbers. Okay, so the first index will first element 1 is assigned a index 0, and 9 is assigned a index -1. So that is certain. That will always happen in a list. First element will always be a 0 index, and the last element will always be a minus index. Okay, so that holds true for everybody. When I say every list what you create. Okay, and to know the length of the list, we can use our function, uh, len function, which will give me the list length of the list, and similarly I can get the length of colors as well, right? So basically this means there are 9 elements in the list, and there are 6 elements in the list, and the index starts from 0 to 8, 0 to 5, or -1 to -9. Okay, and -1 to -6. Similarly we can see. So let's see that in action. So the first element of the list, so numbers is the numbers, then the 0th index will be giving me the first element, which is 1, right? And the last element of the list will be numbers -1. So that is certain. Which one, the -1. The other approach to do this is also, since we know the length of the string is 9, so I can tell it is 8. 8 will also give me the same result. However, this is some problem with this approach is, since we know that lists are mutable, means we can add or remove elements from the uh, okay, so yeah, so we were discussing about, okay, so the problem with this approach will be, suppose we are keeping on, we have removed 2 elements from the list. Now this index will become no more valid, right? So there will be a problem here, right? So how we can fix that? So the way to fix it is, we know the length, so we'll do a len number, okay, numbers, sorry, -1. So because we know that the index starts from 0. So now if going forward, even the number of elements is reduced or increased, however there is still a problem when I have empty list, right? So then it is a big problem. So then we can fix it if len of numbers is greater than 0. Then if we are using if, then always remember print, we have to use a print command. Okay, so now fine. Or yeah, so if 0, then 1 minus 1 will be 0. Yeah, again, so okay, So there is something, so at least there is one thing. Yeah, so this will work. Similarly, it will work for all the lists. So first and last elements of the list. So when I am doing multiple, right, so there are two ways I think it will work. This is only specific to colors 0 and colors -1. Let's see. Yeah, so it will give a tuple. Yep, so this is what we can know. Okay, so if it is tuples, I have not introduced yet, but it's just another data structure which is non-unmutable. Okay, so we'll discuss later. However, we know that these are the first and the last elements of the index. So this is all about how we can access the elements using index. See you in another video.